my god. Hi guys. Good morning. Welcome to my live, my very third live. And sorry, just now, like I had a little accident. So let me just take it. My remote control dropped. So yeah. But yeah, guys, long time no see. Today it is 31st of October, 15:54 hours, and my dad's iPhone 15 just arrived actually. So I just did an unboxing video, which I'm going to be sharing in my shorts. So remember to subscribe and watch it. But yeah, very, very excited. I'm going to have one iPhone 15 Max Pro as well. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm also going to be having iPhone 15 Pro Max, but that will only come like later in mid November. So can't wait. All right, so yeah, it looks like this. I'll let him set up because right now he's away, so I'll just let him set up. But anyway, hi guys. Today we're going to be doing the anticipated eczema skincare declutter. Yay! Guys, honestly, this is something that I should have done long time ago because like this is just way overdue. Like I have so many skincare collected. Like I've collected so many skincare and it's just over there collecting dust. So you know what? I thought why not share this with you guys and share with you guys my real honest thoughts about all of the things, all of the skincare that I've tried and tested before. And as you guys know, I have eczema prone and sensitive skin. Actually, right now, I even still have eczema right over here. I don't know if you guys can tell via the camera, but I still have eczema right over here. And yes, as usual, this is my snack of the day, popcorn. Like I always get hungry at about 3 or 4 p.m. So definitely light snacks here and there are a must. Mm, so good. Cheers. This is just water. All right, but I don't want to stall you guys too long. So let me just keep all of my stuff and make sure that it's easy to see. And without further ado, let's go. All right. So first things first, this is my main skincare that's on the table, as you can see. All right, I'm going to go one by one. Like I was thinking whether I should go by categories, like for example, reviewing all of the cleansers I have, and then reviewing um, all of the moisturizers I have, and then toners I have, and so on. But I thought it might take super long, but I guess it'll be like better for you guys. So should I do that? That means like I'll have to put like all of my skincare onto one side and then review it from there. So probably not this time round. I might make a separate dedicated video for that. But for now, I'm going to be just sharing with you guys plainly like all of the skincare that you see right over here that I use. Okay? So first of all, this is makeup. So we're just gonna exclude that for now. All right, guys. Oh my god, let's start off with this. This is my Holy Grail skincare. This is like so good, guys. It's like the Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one cream. It's super duper lightweight yet hydrating at the same time. So if you guys have dehydrated dry skin, this is definitely for you. Like, let me just show you guys the texture. And I purposely got it in the tube form because, as you guys know, they usually have it in the jar form, but I don't really like jar forms because it's not that hygienic. So the tube form is definitely more hygienic. And guys, look at it. It's so lightweight. And personally, I don't mind the stringy sort of texture. What I care most is about the effectiveness of the moisturization. And guys, this is like, oh my god, I love it. Okay, let me just So it's really good for dehydrated skin because all of the moisture will just seep into your dehydrated skin cells and like really plump them up. So I really love this. But if your skin is dry, you might need another occlusive to like just make sure everything doesn't evaporate. But yes, this is definitely my holy grail. Like, it is also fragrance free, guys. So whenever I have an eczema flare up or anything, this is my go to moisturizer. Definitely very, very good. And this has been like my fifth bottle or something. I always repurchase this during like Shopee sales and things like that. They always have discounts and it's very, very affordable as well. So definitely this is a must buy for everyone really, like all types of skincare, like all types of skin, like you guys can definitely use this. Very, very good. And then the next one, okay, let's just go with what is in front of us. Okay, so the next one is this multi peptide HA serum. So this is also really, really good. Right now, I'm into anti-aging sort of skincare. So this is very good. Let me think. But will I buy it again? Unfortunately, no. You know why? Because I have found a better option, and it is this one. This one right over here. So this is the buffet plus copper peptides 1%. So this and this is exactly the same, just that this has an extra 1% copper peptides. So I mean, like, if it's exactly the same and this has more benefit, why not just get this, right? So I'm all about like getting the best of and best of four ingredients. So like if I'm getting an item anyway, like I'll just get the best one. So unfortunately, I won't be buying this anymore. But peptides is really, really good for anti-aging because it stimulates your own skin to produce more collagen. And personally, for me so far, I think I have gotten results. I don't know if it's because of copper peptides or the normal multipeptides or the collagen that I'm drinking. My suspicion is that it's mostly from the collagen that I'm drinking. But I would say this is definitely a good addition to your skincare if you're into anti-aging. And if you guys have eczema flare-ups currently, I wouldn't necessarily recommend you guys to use this first because one of the principles of healing eczema is to really target one skin concern at the same time. And that's really what I want to share with you guys more in the future. But for example, like if you have eczema, you have acne, you have dehydrated skin, you have like dark eye circles, you have dullness, like I know it's so tempting to want to cure them all at the same time, right? But you have to treat the eczema first before you can move on to other concerns. So personally for me, that was the mistake that I made a few years ago. I was just trying to solve all of these problems at the same time and it just didn't work. But after like this year basically, like I decided to treat my eczema skincare first before I decided to treat my eczema flare up first before moving on to acne and dehydrated oily skin, and then before moving on to anti-aging and dullness and brightness and all this. So yeah, guys, definitely I'll share with you guys more of a step-by-step formula, but that's my like tip for you guys currently. All right, so now that that's done, let's move on to the next one. So you can see right over here, the next one is also an ordinary product, and it's called the Originalene Solution 10%. And guys, I haven't been using this for a long time, but I would say that what what this product actually promised to do is that it will basically lessen your dynamic wrinkles in the sense that it will help you um, it will it will minimize movement in your muscles and um, facial muscles and skin. And because sorry guys, sometimes I can't like communicate, I can't speak what, like sometimes my brain just freezes. But basically argireline solution is a peptide that will decrease the dynamic movement of your facial muscles. So for example, let's say right now it's very easy for me to do this, right? But if I keep on putting the arginine solution right over here, it'll be much, much harder for me to make this expression. Like I probably have to use all my might to make this expression, you know what I mean? Instead of just like that. So yeah, I've only been, as you can see, I only used up till here, so I can't say much about the effectiveness, but what I would say is that sometimes placebo is good, and I just want to keep on using it just for peace of mind. So yeah. All right, next up, Inky Liz Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Guys, not gonna lie, this is one of my most regretted purchase. Yes, and you know why? It's because this small thing right over here, it's only 30 milliliters, right? Guess how much is this? It's like, I think it's almost 20 or $30 just for this small bottle. And look at this one. This is also another hyaluronic acid serum, and it contains 7 types of molecular weight size hyaluronic acid molecules, and it even contains urea, which I really, really appreciate because urea is such an underrated ingredient, and it's so good for eczema and sensitive skin because it helps to exfoliate in a very gentle manner. And yes, like this much, it's also around the same price or even cheaper. This is, how many milliliters is this? I believe this is 100 milliliters. So just guys, look at the difference in value. Like I don't think I'll be buying this anymore. Okay, let me just show you guys the texture of it. Like it's just super basic. You know, it's just a super basic hyaluronic acid serum, and nowadays you can find hyaluronic acid everywhere. So personally for me, I wouldn't buy this one from Inky List anymore. Not that it's not good or anything. It's just not valuable in the sense of like price to value ratio. So sorry, but this will be my last time seeing you. And then next up, we have right over here Elvino. It's a Calm and Restore for sensitive skin triple oat serum, and as you can see, I've used up quite a bit. I would say it's definitely good for calming down your skin. And if I just want an extra moisture and calming sort of boost, then I will go ahead and use this. The only gripe I have with this is the packaging. Like look at this drop of bottle. Like it's so hard to get the product, and because the product is quite thick, I just don't think it's the best packaging in terms of efficiency. So will I buy this again? To be honest, I'm not sure unless I really, really need it. But otherwise, like Paula's Choice Omega Serum is quite similar, I would say, and the packaging is way, way better. So it is not a must buy, but probably I wouldn't buy this again realistically because there's many other serums out there that almost do the same thing as this. So yeah. Okay, next up we have the Timeless Coenzyme Q10 serum. And guys, this is also like one of my holy grails. It's so good, guys. It contains water, matrixyl 3000, ubiquinone, glycerin, hyaluronic acid, aloe, vitamin E, and benzyl alcohol DHA. So basically, if you guys don't know, coenzyme Q10 is a very powerful antioxidant to just fight all those free radicals on your skin. So personally, I really, really love this, and I'm actually running out, guys. So I need to go and buy um, another serum, but it looks like this. It's yellow in color, and if it starts turning orange, that means that it already oxidized, so don't use it anymore. But yeah, definitely a holy grail of mine, and it's part of anti-aging as well. So yes, I'll share with you guys more in a future video on how I incorporate it into my skincare routine. But definitely a must buy. And then the next one is, okay, let's go with this. This is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant. And as you guys know, I have eczema sensitive skin, right? So at first, I thought that this will be like too harsh for my skin, or like it will just cause my flare up to be worse. Um, but you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. Like, definitely don't use this when you have an eczema flare up, but let's say your skin has already calmed down, like such as right now, my skin no longer is flaring up, at least on the top part of my face. Like my chin is still a little dry and sensitized. But other than that, like my cheek area, everything is fine. So when I use this, guys, oh my god, it's just like it's worth the hype. Like if you like, I'll show you guys the texture. By the way, I got this from a free gift, by the way. That's why like it's the mini version, not the full size version. But if you see, guys, it's a little oily actually, so it helps with like um just the whole formulation to work because it is oily. So it will go and target the oily parts of your skin and really cleanse the pore from inside out. And it's, I would say it's really a holy grail that I did not expect. But because as we get older and wiser, like our skin starts to produce more oil, or I don't know, like, but for some reason, like, I never used to have acne when I was younger, but ever since I turned, I think like 22 or something, I've been struggling with acne. Like, I just have random acne popping up here and there. And I realized it's because my skin cells have started to proliferate less. So what that means is that there are more dead skin cells that are on sitting on top of my skin. And then furthermore, I also moved from Canada to Singapore. So just that whole weather change, it shocked my whole system to produce more oil. And then just that whole combination, like it made me it made me like basically break out a lot, and this definitely helps. Like guys, this is so good if you have clogged pores and oily skin. And if even if you have dehydrated oily skin, this is also really really good. So yeah, really must buy. Okay, next up, let's do this. So this is the PGA, polyglutamic acid serum by Inky List. And I would say honestly, guys, this is a love and hate because I love the ingredient and what it can do to our skin, but I just don't know where to incorporate it in my skincare routine. Because my normal skincare routine consists of a very um, just moisturizing toner. Like it's all about hydration, the first step. And then after that, I'll go with either this hyaluronic acid to further plump up my skin plus brightening, or this one for like a mild exfoliation. So I just don't know where to put this because you see with these two hyaluronic acid serum, they have extra benefit, right? The extra benefit for this is mild exfoliation, while the extra benefit for this is whitening and brightening. So this one is just moisture. It's just moisture. So sometimes I really don't know where to incorporate it in my skincare routine. But I recently saw Dr. Dre's video and she talks about how it can improve elasticity. So maybe I'll put it on my like smile lines and wrinkles over there, and then I'll see if I still want to repurchase this after I finish this, but likely not because I'm trying to go really minimal with my skincare routine and all that. Yeah. All right, next up, which one should we get? Okay, this is technically foundation, so I'm just gonna put it on one side. All right, this one, Advanced Snail Radiance Duo Essence. Guys, this is also really, really good, but I just don't know if I will repurchase this again. So on this side, you have the snail mucin, right? Then on this side is the niacinamide sort of radiance ingredient. And personally, for me, I really love this. But the thing is, again, I don't know where to incorporate it into my skincare routine. Maybe after this serum, but or after this serum. But again, I feel like it'll be too moisturizing, you know what I mean? So personally, I usually like if I really really need that much moisture, I'll just go ahead with a mask straight away. So I really, really love this mask, guys. And so personally, I'll just go with my favorite toner, which is the Round Lab toner. Guys, this is so, so good. It's so, so, so hydrating. If you have dehydrated skin like mine, and again, dehydrated and dry skin is different. Dehydrated means you lack water, not oil. So for me, this is so good. Like it just seeps into your skin. It's like a soil drinking water. Like all of your skin cells get instantly plump using this this toner, and it's just so good, guys. Like I just recently repurchased another one. Like look at that. Whoa. Look at this, guys. See, I love it so much. But yeah, so this is definitely another holy grail for me. And then this snail mucin skincare, guys, this mask is so good. So personally for me, I'll just continue using this mask and maybe not repurchase this again because I just don't know where to put it into my skincare routine. Like I have too much hydration going on. So and I would say this, I forgot how much is this, but it's not exactly the cheapest. I think this is way cheaper and it offers similar benefits, especially if I already have snail mucin for my moisturizer. I just don't find the need to add an extra snail mucin snail mucin as my essence. So very, very good. I have no qualms against this product. It's just that I don't know where to put it into my skincare routine. So I'm not gonna repurchase this, unfortunately. Like realistically, you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh man, there's still way more. Okay. Alright guys, oh my god, this one. I have to talk about this. So this is a tone up cream slash sun cream. And okay, how's the lighting? Let me just like make sure the lighting's okay. If it's not okay, then yeah. Um. All right, better. I hope it's better. But yeah, so this is the Numbuzin porcelain base skip tone up cream, and guys, this is so so good. Like, really, I've been looking for a tinted mineral sunscreen for ages, and I finally found a shade that is like suitable for me. It can be a little white cast at first, but it will immediately like just match your skin tone straight away. See? It's so good. Yes, guys, I'm just demonstrating to you guys live right now. How is it? Good, right? It really like covers up everything and it's so good. So, and the price is really, really affordable as well. I think I got this on sale, so I got it for like 20 something dollars. And yeah, it's just overall a very, very good sunscreen. Um, Let me just think, what are some of the cons? I mean, it, hmm, I don't know. I'll rate this like a 9 out of 10. Honestly, like I think this can be like one of my holy grail sunscreens. Like I just haven't tried the dermatology sunscreen, which is on my bucket list. But after I tried that dermatology sunscreen, I'll let you know if this is my top or not. But so far, this is definitely my top in terms of physical sunscreen and the price of it as well. Because actually, the Skin Ceutical sunscreen, which is this one right over here, this is also not bad. Like, I really love this. The only thing is, it's a little pricey. So, I definitely have to like just think twice about using the sunscreen. But as you guys know, sunscreen is such an essential item and you have to use it and constantly reapply it every single day. So just having the expensive sunscreen is a little like off-putting to me. So personally, I'll use this only for special occasions. Yeah. All right. For this under makeup, under foundation, let me think. Okay, so the cons for this is it doesn't really blend super well. Like it can blend well, but it will leave like streak marks. You know what I mean? Unless you blend really, really properly well. Um, so yeah, that's the only cons I would say. But other than that, it's very good. Ingredient list is good. It doesn't sting me at all. Let me see the scent. The scent, I love the scent personally. And the scent is like it's a very natural scent. Like I don't think they add extra fragrance in it. It's just a natural scent from their ingredient list kind of thing. So yes, guys, definitely a must buy for me, and I can't wait to do like a tier ranking mineral sunscreen sort of list for you guys. Yeah. All right, next up. Okay, this is my hair product, which I'll share with you guys more next time as well. But yeah, next up is this Centella sunscreen from Skin 1004. This is a holy grail for hot and flashy, and I'll just swatch it for you guys. So it looks like this. It is again 100% mineral because I'm trying to look for a 100% mineral sunscreen that will be suitable for my sensitive skin. So as you can see, I'm just like swatching it on my face for you guys. What do you guys think? You can see the effect yourself. So this isn't the most lightweight, I would say. It kind of feels like there's a film that is made on top of your face versus this kind of this Numbazine sunscreen will like the product will seep into your skin and sort of hydrate your skin and protect your skin at the same time. But this one feels more oilier rather than hydrating, and it will like I don't know. I just feel like it has a film, like it produces a film on top of your skin. So it's not exactly the most breathable, but it is decent, and it also has this scent. I think it came from like the bergamot oil that is inside. So I tried it on my eczema sensitized skin last time. Like for example, right now my chin area and neck area is slightly sensitized. Like it has not fully recovered from eczema, you know what I mean? So this will definitely trigger my eczema as well. So unfortunately not my favorite sunscreen, but if you guys don't have sensitive skin, I think it should be fine for you guys. In terms of color as well, you guys can see what do you guys think of the color. mm, Again, it depends on your skin tone, but I would say it has more of a white grayish grayish hue. So when I wear it, because I'm warm tone, so when I wear it, it just looks slightly either too white or just leaves my skin looking gray. So I don't really like the finish of it as well, and I don't think I will be purchasing this again. So yeah, although the price is really really affordable and super duper worth it, but I don't think I'll be purchasing it again, unfortunately, because yeah, I just feel like the bergamot oil, I would say, is my main concern because even for like sensitized skin, it's not my flare up skin. Like, even right now, as I'm putting it on, I'm feeling like, there can be some reactions if I put any more. So yeah, I'm just gonna be really careful of the sunscreen and probably not gonna purchase it again. Although it is a holy grail of hot and flashy, and she listed as like one of her favorite mineral sunscreen to put on top of, I mean, below makeup. Like she really likes this because it doesn't pill, but personally for me, I'm not too sure. I feel like it'll just be too reactive for my skin. So yeah. Okay, next up, this is technically for hair, so we're gonna skip this. All right, okay, let's go with this, guys. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this product until yesterday because I feel like my skin has been like it's quite textured these days. Like I have a lot of like white tiny bumps, and I just wore this like one night. I just wore this like literally yesterday, and my skin texture has improved a lot. Like all the white bumps and my pores are slightly minimized. And what this is basically it is a Hada, it's called the Hada Labo mild peeling lotion, and it contains gluconic acid, which is a PHA, polyhydroxy acid. So it acts like AHA, but the molecules is much bigger, so it will not go so deep into your skin, and it's more suitable for sensitive skin. So personally for me, last time I did like use this um about like I think I used it 3 days in a row, and my skin started to be too dry. So ever since then, I didn't use this anymore, but that's because you are using it wrongly. So if you guys have very sensitive like eczema skin, okay, don't use this during a flare up. Like just don't. But if you guys just have sensitive skin, I would say you guys can give this a go, but use it slowly. Don't use it every day. Like at first I thought PHA, so it must be like very sensitive skin friendly and not irritating at all, which is very true. It's basically what like water, guys. Like I can't even. I'm just thinking where I should be. Okay, I'll just show you guys here. See, it just looks like water. Like it really looks like water. Like I'm even like doubting its effectiveness, but guys, it's so effective. Like so good. Like I don't even want to waste it, but yeah, like it's so good. Um yeah, but I'll say use this with like caution. It might look just like water, but its effects is not just like water. So even if you have sensitives, even if you have normal skin, you can definitely test out this slowly. So I will use this like maybe once a week first, and then see how my skin tolerates it, and then go up from there. So, but definitely, guys, a holy grail, and it costs like decent as well. Like I think it costs like I don't know, $20 or less. Like especially during sale, you can get it like much cheaper, and I would say it's definitely worth it. I know Inky Liz has another PHA toner, but I never tried it before because it's just not widely available here in Singapore. Like I have to go online and get it, and it's always out of stock. But if I have a chance, I might review the Inky Liz PHA toner for you guys as well and compare it with this. But I'll say this is way more affordable and it does the work. So I don't even know if I should still be, reviewing Inculus unless like someone specifically requested, or I don't know, Inculus sends me their products. Otherwise, this is like good enough for me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, as you can see, my skin is like a bit reacting. It's just itchy, just a bit. Still okay. All right. Next up, Vaseline, guys. This is just like this is a must. Like I was comparing this with the so I thought to get this to compare it with CeraVe's healing ointment as well as the Aquaphor one, which is right over here, I believe. Yes, which is right over here. So I used all three, and honestly, guys, oh my god, it is, to be honest, it is almost the same. But this one from Vaseline, it is 100% petrolatum. It's 100% petroleum jelly, and it's the white petrolatum version. So I would say if you are having like super duper irritated eczema skin and you just want to like seal it off, if you go with this, there's less chances of it being reactive, you know what I mean? Because sometimes I use this one by CeraVe, and although it's like much more moisturizing and everything, but sometimes too moisturizing, it can even like irritate your skin. I don't know how to say, but it contains 46.5% petrolatum. And let me just like, I wonder if I can swatch it for you guys. So see, this is the CeraVe one, and then this is the Aquaphor one. It is also good, and it contains 41% petrolatum. So this one contains the least of the petrolatum, and it has mineral oil, sericin, lanolin, alcohol, pentanol, glycerin, and blah blah. Sorry guys, not a chemist. And it looks like this. Sorry guys, I'm live streaming from my webcam, so the quality isn't the best. But hopefully you guys can see. And then this is just the original petroleum jelly right over here. So if I just do like a swatch like this, like this, like this. Ooh. Definitely this one is the most like thickest. This one contains some moisture, which honestly it feels so good. Like so slidey and slippery and moisturizing. And I'll say this one by CeraVe is the most slip and slidey. It feels like there's like more oil or something. Let me see the ingredients. It has mineral oil, paraffin, oxidodimethicone, blah blah blah. Okay, this one has a lot of stuff. So I would say if you have like really reactive skin and you just want something basic and plain, you can go with this Vaseline one or this Aquaphor one. This one by CeraVe is really like it is an ointment. It has an ointment sort of texture, so it can be like more oilier. And I remember using it on my eczema skin once, and it actually makes it more like agitated, you know what I mean? Because it is occlusive, so it just traps all the heat and itchiness of my eczema skin, and it just makes me like want to scratch it more. So I'll say not it is really case dependent, but it's a good product in it and of itself. So yes, this is what it looks like. But guys, if you want to do slugging for eczema skin, I highly recommend this product. Ta-da! Guys, this is so underrated, and it's the Sunjong sleeping mask. It's basically very similar to white petroleum jelly, and it's much more cooling, it's much more soothing for your skin, and it's also an occlusive. So it will like just lock all the moisture in and repair your moisture barrier. So it looks like this. I'm just gonna use a bit, okay? So it looks like this, guys, and oh my god, guys, it's so cooling. Like unlike petroleum jelly, which can make your skin feel a bit trapped in some way, like all the heat being trapped, this one just feels like a soothing, calming, cooling blanket over your skin, which prevents like everything else from evaporating, that kind of feeling. So this one is definitely like if my eczema skin is super duper bad, I'll usually put on this sleeping mask during the night, and then when I wake up, I'll wash it off, and my skin immediately just at least like there's less trans epidermal water loss when I wake up in the morning. So this definitely helps with that, and definitely super duper underrated. You guys should really check it out. Like it doesn't cause my eczema skin to feel agitated or anything. So if I can use it during an eczema flare up, then everyone can use it. You know what I mean? So very, very good. And then next up, since we're here, um, next up, next up. Okay, next up is this. Let's use this. Okay, it's this Bubble Botanicals Daily Shoe Fluid. And you guys might think I haven't tried it yet, but actually I already did. It's just that I wanted to keep the box because I wanted to do a review for you guys. I don't see much people reviewing this one, and I was really, really curious because, again, I was looking for a tinted mineral sunscreen, which Bubble Botanicals, I mean, it definitely sounds like an organic sort of skincare brand. And when I check the ingredient list, it's also all okay. Ooh, oh, okay, it's a bit too shaky, so I'll need to shake it first. Wow, it's so fluid. It was not like this when it first came. Did it just expire on me? But I literally just ordered it like a month ago or something. Oh, okay. Guys, look at that. It's so fluid. Okay, I changed my mind. Guys, I think I didn't use this properly the other time. Oh my god, guys, I actually like this. Wait, what? I just discovered a whole new world. Oh my god, cuz the other day when I first used this product, I didn't shake well, like I didn't shake at all. So when the fluid comes out, it was very like pasty and sticky and tacky. So I didn't have a good impression, but I guess I didn't shake it enough. Like, look at what it says: ultra light liquid formula, zinc oxide, non nano mineral sunscreen, suitable for sensitive skin. Guys, I think I just found another holy grail sunscreen. Look at that. Oh my god. Ooh. The smell is the smell is all right. Um it smells sort of like milk. I don't know how to say. It smells like It definitely has a natural sort of smell. It smells like nutty, milky, like what kind of milk? But yeah, it smells like milk. Like some sort of nutty milk kind of smell. Very natural. There's no like artificial fragrance or anything, and it is enriched with raspberry oil to moisturize and nourish. All right, so as you can see, it's a liquid formula and it's very, very lightweight. But I would say, I think it's the raspberry oil or something, but it's not like you can definitely feel that there's something on your skin. You know what I mean? It has that sort of, um, the finish of this is like, how do I describe this? Finish of this is like it has that bouncy, oily sort of finish. Like, I don't know how to say, guys. It just has that milky finish, maybe. But definitely, like, you can feel that something is in your skin. Like, it doesn't feel super duper, like, weightless. Like, let's say if your hair. Okay, I think I know how to describe it. Like, let's say if your hair, like, just like this, right? It's gonna stick to your face, that kind of feeling. So, because I usually do dance, right? Like I do K-pop dance, and sometimes when we toss our hair, like for example, like this. Okay, it's a bad example. Like let's say like this. Okay, so you can see like there's some hairs that are stuck, Yes, and that's because of basically of the products on our faces. Because if it's just normal skin, like the hair will just immediately go back, like it will not stick onto my skin. You know what I mean? So this definitely has that stickiness sort of finish, which makes hair cling onto your face if you know the wind blows. But I don't mind it. It's not my favorite finish, but I'll say it's definitely not bad. Like this is one of the better sunscreens that I've tried, and it also contains iron oxides, which can um, which can really prevent that blue light from entering your skin further, and yeah, it just protects you against visible light and prevent hyperpigmentation from becoming worse. And this one also contains iron oxide, so that's sort of my criteria for finding good tinted mineral sunscreens is when they have iron oxides in it and it's mineral, 100% mineral, and it's also like cheap, and it's also um, good for your skin. Like it doesn't harm your skin or make your skin more agitated and sensitive. So I'll say so far this is not bad. Will I repurchase this again? I don't know. But definitely if you ask me like which one I'll grab more often, I'll probably grab this one more often because it just I think it will work well with makeup much more. I haven't tried this with makeup. Maybe I'll try again. But yeah, so far, so far it's not bad. It's decent. So yes, we'll do a more in-depth review for this one. Like if you guys, like I'm planning to do more in-depth reviews on my YouTube videos. So remember to check it out. So in-depth reviews, I'll go over the ingredient list. I'll go over the texture. I'll go over the use function. I'll go over what it feels like under makeup and things like that. So yeah, can't wait. All right, next up. I'm getting thirsty. Okay, let's review this one. Centella Helusica Blue Serum. So guys, I found out this product from Dr. Dre, and it looks like this. And Dr. Dre has been raving about how this makes her skin feel so smooth and so much brighter. But one thing that really irks me is that it contains fragrance. So guys, my eczema skin just can't handle it. Like even my sensitized area, every time this like serum touches it, like see like even right now, like I don't know, I just feel like it can be sensitized even further. You know what I mean? So even though it contains like really good brightening products like adenosine and like I believe it has like niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, definitely, centella, definitely. Like it has a bunch of nice brightening and hydrating ingredients. Unfortunately, I cannot use this because it has fragrance. And the fragrance is like the artificial kind of fragrance. So it's a bit of a pity, but yeah. So not gonna buy this again, unfortunately. And I don't know what I'll do with this. Like maybe I'll do like a review in the YouTube video or maybe a shorts like TikTok kind of thing. So yeah. All right. Next up, this one, Clear Tri Action Intense Cream. So I got this as part of the Miss Singapore beauty pageant journey, and it looks like this. So guys, it's actually a very luxurious sort of moisturizer where you can find I believe like they supply to some like very high end facial sort of services. Um, Personally, for me, as you guys know, I'm very picky about my packaging. So, first up, I don't really like moisturizers in a jar because it can just like, it just provides so much opportunities for bacteria transfer and all that. Other than that, this one, how do I how do I describe this? Like Okay, as you guys know, I have dehydrated oily skin, right? So that means that moisturizers can't really seep through my skin unless the molecules are like very, very small and like it's like super duper good for dehydrated skin. So this one just doesn't penetrate as deeply into my skin as I would like it to be. Plus the packaging, plus the price is quite expensive. So unlikely I will repurchase this, but guys, I love their cleanser. Their cleanser is so good, and I would say it's probably a, the cleanser that I'll buy again and again. Let me just show it to you guys. The cleanser. So guys, this is the cleanser, and as you can see, it looks really big, right? And it's 120 milliliters, and it costs I think like $52 or something, which I find like super duper um, reasonable because it's 120 milliliters and the packaging is double walled, double sealed with vacuum. So I find it like super duper worth it. But what's so good about this gentle exfoliating cleanser is that it contains salicylic acid, but just a little tiny bit that it won't irritate your skin. Furthermore, it also contains papain enzyme, so it's very, very good to like um, to how to say to to sort of like loosen the skin cells a bit and allow it to exfoliate naturally, like the upper layers of the dead skin cells. And furthermore, papain enzyme is also good for brightening sort of effects. So yeah, this one is definitely like I'll definitely purchase this again. Like this is one of my holy grail skincare. But if you have eczema skincare, guys, you can't wear this unfortunately because it has that exfoliating ingredients, and it does have a little bit of fragrance which I'm sort of used to now. Like it didn't irritate my skin at all. But definitely if my skin gets sensitized, then I will have to stop wearing this. But so far it's good. So yeah. Whew. I'm getting tired. Let me drink water. Hmm. Okay, I'll put this back. Whew. Okay, alrighty, guys, we're back. So yeah, this is good though. Like it's not bad, but it's not like super duper good. Like it contains squalene, and let's see what else. This is yeah, this is the box that it came with. So it contains sodium hyaluronate, barley extract, morus alba root extract, dandelion extract, squalene, and ceramides. And apparently, it can even like improve your wrinkles. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like it penetrated into my skin deeply enough for me to really get that moisturizing effect for my dehydrated dry skin. But if you have dry skin, I think it will definitely work for you. Yeah. And then next up, all right. As you can see, this is all the stuff that we have already reviewed. And this one, we're left with so many. Okay, bio oil, a quick one. I think this is definitely more useful for prevention rather than post stretch marks. But I'll say it's mostly placebo as well. Like sometimes placebo, it just makes you feel more like assured, you know what I mean? Like I don't really expect any results from this, but I just want to know that like I'm doing my best to at least tackle this problem. I don't know. But yeah, I think it's okay. And then next up, oh, okay, the Centella Quick Calming Pad. Guys, I wanted to love this product, guys. I really do. But it can definitely make like my eczema skin worse. So I thought it contains centella, right? So it'll be like calming and soothing. But turns out it also contains 0.25% salicylic acid. So I think because for toner pads, Koreans like to use it for like a pre-makeup sort of step. And if you have normal skin, it's definitely like very refreshing for you guys. Like I still remember when I first used this toner pad, guys, it was so hydrating. Like it contains so much water that my fingertips became wrinkly. You know what I mean? Because it just contains so much water. But it's like okay, let me take one for you guys. Is this one? Might be two. Okay, I'll just take one for you guys. Alright, so as you can see, this is like what the toner pad looks like. So it's quite big. It can cover like my cheeks essentially. And yeah, it's so refreshing, moisturizing, and it's just cooling. It's very cooling and calming. I would say it's not moisturizing. Sorry, it's cooling, calming, and it can exfoliate like the upper layers of your skin to prep it for makeup. Like look at that. Like just one of this pad. Like look at how much area it can cover. Like look at the like look at how much moisture there is. It can really like just moisturize my whole arm. That is how moisturizing it is. And yes, look at that, guys. There's my eczema marks. Can you see it? It's my eczema like scratch marks. I think it's the lighting. But yeah, it's so it's just contains so much water. Like see, like look, my finger is turning wrinkly. Look at that. Can you guys see? That is just how like how it's not really moisturizing. I don't know how it's more towards calming, soothing, and prepping the skin. But yeah, look at that. Like see, there's just so much moisture. Like I really went and yeah, you see my skin? You see my fingertips? It's getting wrinkly, right? Yeah, it's because of this pad. So that just shows how much water there is in this like one cotton pad. So I'll say it's good for someone with normal skin and someone who just wants like a quick calming pad before they put on their makeup and stuff like that. Like it's definitely wow. But will I purchase it again? Unfortunately, no, because I don't know. I just feel like it's not moisturizing. It's more towards calming and soothing. And again, it contains salicylic acid, so it definitely sensitizes my skin. Like it can make my eczema skin worse, and it can make my sensitized skin worse. So I'll not buy this again, unfortunately. But a good product if you want to try and if you have normal skin. Okay, let me just seal it off. Next up, we have this. Oh my god, okay, let's go here. Urea Sebamid Relief Face Cream. Yeah, so it contains 5% urea. And you guys know, again, me and my packaging pet peeves. Like, look at. Sorry, guys. I'm not the best at it. But, okay. Another thing about this cream that it contains two of my pet peeves. One is the packaging, the other is fragrance. Why must it contain fragrance? It contains this like sort of baby powdery sort of fragrance. I don't even know how to describe it. But I would say in terms of so this is the texture just to show you guys. So it's a decent texture. Um, I would say overall it's a good moisturizer. It's just that it contains that fragrance, and yeah, the packaging is just not ideal. So will I buy it again? Probably not, but I love that it contains urea, and I've been trying to find urea products for the longest time. And it's so hard because people mostly do it for like hand creams or foot creams, but rarely for face. But actually, urea is really one of the ingredients that can help us, like people with eczema and sensitive skin, to exfoliate naturally. So, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably try the Korean one by Zeroid or something very soon, but probably not now. As you can see, I have too many stuff already. But yeah, it's decent. I would rate it at probably a B grade or an A grade. Yeah. All right, next up. Yep, as you can see, is the foot cream, and it contains 10% urea, so it's double the amount of urea concentration as the face one. And although it says foot cream, I normally use it for my hands because, like, after, like, I like to wash my hands a lot because I'm just like more paranoid about bacterial infections, and I don't like my hands feeling dirty, so I like to wash my hands a lot. So sometimes if I just want a quick fix out of like all my moisturizers here, I'll just grab this one and use it for my hands. And so far, I'll say it does make my hand smoother. And the fragrance, this fragrance, it has a different fragrance from the baby smell of the face cream. It has more of the, hmm, how do I even describe this scent? It has more of that, not even floral. What is this? I can't describe. I can't describe the scent, but it's like more perfumey sort of scent. Um, it's not sweet. Um, it's more towards a certain flower, I think. Yeah. Um, it's decent, but will I buy it again? Probably, maybe if I need for my foot. Honestly, I should have used it for my foot, but I didn't because my foot is fine. I think it's not too dry. So yeah, but I'll say it's not bad. I'll definitely rank this like maybe even slightly higher than the face cream because this I can really potentially use in the future for my foot or something. And so far I've been using it on my hands and it's also okay. And the fragrance is decent. So it's tolerable. It's tolerable. So yeah. Alright, next up. Which one should I go with? Alright, this one is for hair, so we're gonna do that another time. This one is for makeup, so we're gonna do that another time. This is also makeup. Oh my god, guys. Claire's Intense Hydration Essence. Guys, this is such a holy grail. Like, I don't know if it's still in production because when they give it to me, they were like, oh, this is our previous like sort of model. So I don't know if it's still in production, but this is, oh my god, this is the most like this is this is I think the most thinnest texture for like essence that I've ever tried. Like look at that. Like look at that. That's so runny and thin. And basically what I'm trying to say is if you guys have dehydrated skin like mine, it will just seep through your skin and like penetrate. And oh my god, guys, this is flawless. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is like if I have very red eczema flare up skin, first thing I'll use is my round lap toner just to prep the skin and everything. And then after that, I'll immediately go with this because this just, oh my god, it's so soothing as well. It's like it will just penetrate deeply into your skin. And this is, let me see the ingredients. So it contains algae extract, then sodium hyaluronate, aqua, glycerin, biosaccharide, gum 1, Centella asiatica extract. So guys, very minimal ingredients, very effective ingredients. And oh my god, this is just it's my holy grail. Like I'm saving this for when I really really need that pick me up. If I have a huge like eczema flare up situation, this is definitely my go-to rescue sort of rescue rescue essence because it will penetrate deeply into my skin. It will calm everything down, and then I'll maybe top it off with the snail mask just to retain all of the moisture in, and then from there I'll moisturize and so on. But yes, guys, this is like oh my god, it's so good, and I only have 15 milliliters of this, so I gotta save this. I'm saving this. Yeah, oh, so good. All right, next up, Australian Gold sunscreen, guys. This is my very first time using a matte sunscreen, and I finally understand why people love matte sunscreens. Like, oh my god, this is so like okay, I have dehydrated oily skin, right? So in terms of that, it's not my favorite, but I can understand why people like it because when I wear this and when I go to exercise, it literally like repelled my sweat off. Like my sweat, like it's not like my sweat didn't ruin the sunblock at all. And the color is just so beautiful. I think I got it in shade 2 or something, but the color is just so like it's so complimentary. Like look at that. Okay, that's my pimple, right? Can it cover? Yeah, it pretty much covers. Okay, not really, but yeah, the color is just like so complimentary that like guys, like if I have oily skin, this will definitely be my holy grail because it has a matte finish and it's 100% mineral sunscreen made up of 4% titanium dioxide and 4% zinc oxide. And yeah, it's water resistant for 80 minutes and it's SPF 50. So it's just so good, guys. Like I have no complaints for this. Even though I have dehydrated oily skin, but sometimes let's say if I want to work out, I'll grab this sunscreen and use it for my workout session because it's just so good at repelling sweat. Like, yeah, I think I'll purchase this again, definitely. Like, this is the sunscreen that I'll use when I want to go exercising, when I want to go swimming, and everything like that. So, yes, very, very good. Like, unlike this one, okay, this one, although I really, really love the Numbuzine one, but let's say if I'm exercising, um, it'll definitely be washed off by my sweat and oils and all that, you know what I mean? But this one doesn't. So, oh my god, there's such a holy grail that I've discovered unknowingly, you know? It's just so good. And let's see what, yeah. So, definitely a must buy as well. Okay, next up. Let's try to get this done soon. Okay, Round Lab sunscreen, guys. This is a chemical sunscreen, but I would say my eczema skin and sensitive skin tolerated it quite well. Like, it didn't necessarily agitate me further or make my eczema skin worse, but I can tell that, let's say, if I have really red, inflamed eczema skin, then I better not use this because I don't want to, put unnecessary pressure on my skin. But this is definitely like one of the best chemical sunscreens I've tried. It's so good for dehydrated skin. It just seeps into your skin. Like even though it's a sunscreen, it just seeps into your skin. It's like a moisturizer plus sunscreen. It's so good. It's that good. In terms of weightlessness, it's also weightless, but not super duper like weightless until you cannot feel that you're wearing sunscreen. You can still feel you're wearing sunscreen. It's just like definitely more weightless than other sunscreens. For this one, the Centella Skin Hylucica Skin 1004 sunscreen, the ingredients is slightly more irritating for me. Like if I use it on my sensitized skin, it will definitely agitate it and make it like more itchy, you know what I mean? So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this, but if we are comparing lightweightness, I'll say this one is probably more lightweight than this. Like this Hylucica is slightly, very, very slightly more lightweight than the round lip one. Round lip one, like you see this is Hylucica texture. Round lips texture is more like this. You see it's more solid. How it's more solid? But it's equally lightweight. So good guys. It's equally lightweight. So and yeah, I just love that so good for dehydrated skin. Like just seeps onto your skin. So yeah, definitely I will think about buying this. Like if I want something under my makeup, right? Then this one is good because it does not peel whatsoever and it's also colorless. So maybe sometimes I just want a colorless base. So if I want to, you know, have a more like neutral sort of sunscreen for my base, I'll go with this one. Yeah. All right, where are we? Okay, let's go with this one next, Australian Gold. So at first, when I saw this online, I thought it would be the exact same size as this, right? Because they're the same price. But no, this one is bigger, and now I know why. Because this is non-tinted, and it's also not a matte sort of finish. So this one is 100% mineral sunscreen and made up of titanium dioxide and zinc dioxide. And apparently it's infused with like antioxidants, so it has like some sort of berry smell, I think. And this is what the texture looks like. So it's very pasty. It's very much like your traditional sunscreen white. So it definitely will leave you with a white cast. So I will only wear this when I'm staying at home, essentially. Because, yeah, just like, I mean, you can imagine, right? It will definitely leave a white cast because it's like the normal traditional sort of sunscreen. So, will I use this ever again? I mean, will I buy this ever again? Probably not because, yeah, it's just too white cast for me. Although the ingredients is great, but again, the scent is also not my favorite. So yeah, probably not gonna buy this. All right, next up. Next up. Bioderma makeup remover, guys. This is such a holy grail for makeup removers when like I'm on the go. Like for example, for the Miss Singapore beauty pageant, I use this so much, like so much, because I just want to take off my makeup right away after the whole event, after the whole thing, and if you're out and about, you cannot use like oil cleansers or anything like that, right? So this one is definitely a good like basic micellar water. Like this is so good to remove all sorts of makeup, very gentle on your skin, and yeah, definitely a must buy. And then next up, Ilium cream, guys. This is also my holy grail. You know how I've been like looking for occlusives, and for the longest time, I've always only used CeraVe's moisturizing cream. But what I realized is that sometimes when I have eczema flare up, this CeraVe moisturizing cream will be so stinging to my skin. Like it will just feel so stinging. So I cannot use this, right? Like I'll just endure the stingingness, but it is still stinging on my skin. So when I used this Ilion's cream on my eczema flare up skin, it didn't sting at all. And furthermore, it also contains ceramide, so it's exactly the same, has the exact same sort of star ingredient, which I love. So I'll say this has replaced CeraVe for sure for my like go-to occlusive. The only thing is that the packaging, again, I'm like, if only they contain, like, if only they have this sort of packaging like CeraVe, then it will be the best. They do have like the tube sort of version, something like this, but I just don't like it. Like it's like to open and close it and do all that. It's just not the most convenient. So yeah, but definitely a must buy. It's underrated, guys. I love this so much. It's like my holy grail cream now. Yeah. Speaking of Ilion, let's go with the Ilion track. Okay. So right here, guys, this is so good. Like if you guys haven't tried this Ilion cooling and soothing gel, guys, like oh my god, you guys have to try it. It is the texture wise. This one is the thinnest, right? It will penetrate the most deep onto your skin. Um, and then onto your skin. And then this one, it will not penetrate as deeply, but it will sort of it has a more mm, how to say it, it has a more gel sort of oily texture. See, it looks like this. So it can really definitely balance out your moisture and water sort of ratio, and it's definitely cooling and soothing. So when I use it on my eczema skin, it didn't it didn't irritate or agitate my skin any further, and it's just very cooling, soothing. So usually, let's say if my eczema is super duper bad, I'll go ahead with this first, then I'll go ahead with this, and then I'll seal it all off with this this ceramide cream. And then if it's really 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 bad, I'll use this Sunjong sleeping mask to just make sure like everything is locked in for the night. And yeah, very very good. Like these three moisturizers are something that I'll purchase over and over and over again in my life. So yeah. Oh, okay. Next up is this Alien body lotion. I'll say that's just okay. It's not like super duper moisturizing. Um, Again, because my skin tends to be more dehydrated, so this one doesn't seep into my skin as deeply. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this. It's just okay. Like it's not super bad, it's not super good. It does contain some ingredients which can flare up like my eczema skin though. Like I feel some stinginess here and there sometimes. So yeah, probably not gonna buy this again, but it's a decent product. Like you guys can try it out. Then oh no, I'm starting to hear people coming in because they're actually supposed to take away my bed. So yeah, if someone ends up coming into my room, I probably have to end this live stream. But yeah. Oh, they're here. Sorry guys. Okay, wait, never mind. I have time for one more. But yeah, this is the Veni Cream Moisturizing Lotion, and I'll say I think this is my favorite lotion. Like I tried CeraVe's lotion, but sometimes it's too thin for my skin for some reason. Like it just doesn't allow the moisture to be locked into my skin. So that's why I really like Venice Cream Moisturizing Lotion because it seeps into my skin, but at the same time it locks everything in. So it's both an emollient and an occlusive. While CeraVe's lotion sometimes feels more of just an emollient and not an occlusive. So yes, definitely will be purchasing this again in the near future. Okay, another one. This one, guys, 10% urea, and it has the baby-ish sort of smell. Same with the face cream. And guys, this is so thick. Like it's the thickest moisturizer I've ever tried on. Like it's so thick. Like look at that. I don't know if you can tell. It's so thick. I mean, I guess I can't sort of blame them because it's for extremely dry skin. So I'm guessing if you have super duper dry skin, you will appreciate this kind of texture because it'll just lock and seal everything in. But personally, for me, in this very hot, humid where I am in Singapore, I don't think this is it for me. Like, so I don't think I'll be repurchasing this unless like I have really and rough skin, like Kilatoris patellaris or something. But other than that, I don't think I'll be purchasing this anytime soon. Okay, next up, Claire's PDRN concentrate. Um, Again, I don't mind this. I love this, and I would say PDRN definitely made my skin quality slightly better, although it can be sensitizing. So it has that sort of like pros and cons, and it definitely has fragrance as well. So um, I it's already finished though, so I use it all up, and I would say if you have eczema, maybe it can make your flare up worse. But if you just have sensitized skin, it's still okay. So yeah, you can definitely give this a try. Like I have, if you guys cannot find this in your country, you can try the Rejuan Healer Mask because it contains the same ingredient as the famous Rejuan sort of skin booster ingredients. So it contains the CPDRN, which is salmon DNA, and apparently salmon DNA can really like improve your skin quality, which I can sort of feel it, but at the same time not really because of the fragrance. Like the fragrance is such a double-edged sword for me. So yeah. All right, last two. Okay, so we have right over here some skin mist. And personally, I prefer to use this. Like when I have eczema skin, like I know that this will definitely be more friendly for my eczema skin. So, um, but it can still be quite stinging though. So you guys have to be careful. But I would say compared to the Laneige one, I think this one is more sensitive. This one by Estura is called the Eto Barrier 365 Cream Mist. I think it's definitely more like eczema skin friendly because it contains some oils in there as well, so it can like balance out your water and oil moisture sort of situation, while this one is more towards hmm yeah, this one is more towards like the commercial sort of mist. So yeah. Okay, I guess someone is really coming, so gotta end the stream. But this stretch mark is decent. Like it's such a good body moisturizer. This is by Ilyun, but whether it actually cures stretch mark, I'm not sure. So yeah. Okay, let me just clean all of this up because someone is outside. Okay.
Si orang punya ranjang buang jadi Yeyen mau ya? Mama nggak tahu nanti siapa yang bawa buangin loh.
Oh, ya buang lah.
Buang tapi barangnya di bawah banyak gitu gimana?
Oh, taruh situ lah.
Soalnya makanya mama bilang Yeyen mulai